Gregory Keene turns another page of the Dossier on Dumetrius.
When Digby Mitchell told us about Haydee Berkner and her arrangements to meet Ridgway in the Tube, and how she went after that poor beggar Godowsky at Northolt Aerodrome, it began to look as though she could be the link connecting Dumetrius with some of the queer things that had been going on since he arrived in London. I hated the thought, and I wouldn't believe it, not that girl. But we had to put a tap on her telephone, and we had to have her followed wherever she went. I couldn't ignore Mitchell's story just because she was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. I kept her at the Red Feathers Club that night to give Inspector Frayne and his fellows time to search her flat and make their other arrangements, and then I drove her home to Harrington Gardens. For some reason, she kissed me. And then, as she was crossing the street, another car started up from about 50 yards away and headed straight for her. It made straight for her and mounted the pavement as Tommy Cutts came out of the shadows running with his Luger. Cutts, get after him! Haydee, are you all right?
They tried to kill me. Keene, it was Ridgway. He tried to kill me with that car.
Ridgway?
Yes, he came up onto the footpath. Keene, you only missed me by an inch. They're trying to kill me, too.
Look, I'm going to get you inside. Come along, you'll be all right.
You said you'd look after me. You promised I'd be safe.
Yes, Cutts was on the job, Haydee. Now keep your head, there's a good girl. Come along up to your flat. You'll be all right. There you are. Feeling better?
Oh, yes, much. I'm sorry to have lost my head down there, Keene.
That's all right, anyone would. Like another drink?
Yes, please.
Having someone try to run you down wouldn't steady anyone's nerves. Here you are. Listen, Haydee, are you absolutely sure it was Peter Ridgway at the wheel of that car?
Just for an instant, the light down in the street shone through the windscreen. I saw him distinctly. I swear it was Ridgway.
Peter Ridgway, Dumetrius and you. They killed Godowsky, tried to kill Ridgway. Now Ridgway tries to murder you. Listen.
Who is it? Can you see from the window?
Yes, it's Cutts. It's coming up. Before it's too late, Haydee, is there one solitary thing about this business you haven't told me? I must know.
Would I keep quiet when perhaps my life is at stake? Oh, questions. In the club tonight, and here now again. 5 minutes after Ridgway tried to kill me in front of your eyes. What sort of a man are you, Keene? Don't you care about what nearly happened to me tonight?
Haydee, I'm glad about what nearly happened to you tonight. No, it's all right. I'll let him in.
Any luck, Cutts? A big double-unit milk lorry crossed in front of me at Barron's Court, sir. I lost him.
Get the number of the car?
GOC 446.
Yes. Better phone it through to the yard now.
I already have, sir. The car belongs to a Dr. Martin Buckman, Petunia Road, Hampstead Heath. And it was reported stolen just before 2 o'clock tonight.
All right, Cutts. Wait down in the car, will you?
What's happening, Major?
Look, be a good chap, will you? Wait down in the car.
Anything you say. Sir?
Come here, Keene.
How much closer do you want me?
You're glad about what happened tonight?
Yes.
Why?
Because now I don't have to go on believing that you let Ridgway into that trap in the underground. And I don't have to go on believing that you found Godowsky's address so they could go to the hotel and kill him.
But how could you ever? How could you let yourself believe such things of me, Keene? Of me?
Digby Mitchell.
Oh, they're all in it together. Mitchell and Ridgway and this man Dumetrius, there must be.
I know that now.
Will you put your arms around me and tell me something?
There you are.
Why should you care what you have to believe about me?
Isn't it obvious?
You love me?
Of course. I'd better go. Cutts will be waiting for me.
Send him away. Please.
Yeah, I'm late. This is sanatorium of Buckman's, Dumetrius. It's a good place to hide, but you don't want to be tailed. You take your time getting here. How's it go tonight, huh?
I was followed from Hades' place, someone in a fast car. I lost them in Baron's Court.
Mm-hmm. Where's the Buckman's car, huh?
Tottenham Court Road.
Hey, what's on your mind, eh?
Tonight I could have shot Gregory Keene so easily. He sat in his car while Hedy crossed the road.
And why don't you?
Keene's only a cog in the MI5 machinery. We killed one, there are a dozen more to take his place, like a hydra-headed monster, but I doubt if you'd know anything about that.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't. But how's it gonna be if Hedy's got us stuck on this guy, eh? Maybe you wish you kill him then, eh?
What did you say?
You hear me.
Mazzotti, suppose you just look after the Red Feathers Club and leave Hedy to me.
Sure, that's fine. But we're all in pretty deep. Me, Buckman, Yachty Bloom. You make a mistake, we all finish.
What about you, Mazzotti?
Me?
Yes, you. I make no mistakes. But Ridgway found Hedy at your club and someone of yours let him in. That was bad. We'd better hear a little less from you about mistakes, Mazzotti. We might have to find someone else to run the Red Feathers. Accidents are so prone to happen. Like the one that befell Piggy Quinn. Understand?
Yeah, sure. I understand.
And suppose you tell me what's happening at the club. Any ideas yet about who actually let Ridgway in to see Hedy that night?
One of the girls looks like...
Which one?
Sally Jones. She's a sell a cigarette.
You certain?
How can I be certain if she's a don't talk?
What do you pay those two fellows of yours for? Make her talk.
Okay. Tomorrow night, huh? I give her 10 minutes with Frankie and the Jelly Boy.
If she knows where we can find Ridgway, and you don't get it out of her, Mazzotti, I wouldn't like it. Yachty Bloom wouldn't like it either. So you'd better have something for us tomorrow night, because we must find Ridgway.
If she know anything at all, she'll sing.
Just see that she does. That's all. Now get out of here.
You can sit down if you want to, Katz. Now, look here. After the attempt on Hedy last night, we can't have any more doubt about it. Ridgway's our man.
Did anyone but the girls see him driving that car, Major?
Katz, the fact that they want to kill her at all, isn't that enough for you? She couldn't have led Ridgway into the underground, and I know why she got Godovsky's address that day at Northolt Aerodrome.
You should, Major Keene.
I told you to go last night.
So I did, sir.
But you came back.
That's right, sir.
Any particular reason?
I'd hate to see anything nasty happen to you, sir.
Since when have I needed a bodyguard to protect me from a girl like Hedy Bergner?
If she happened to be somebody else's girl, it mightn't be her I was protecting you from.
All right, Katz. Out with it.
You could be wrong about her. She could be making you a pigeon. Demetrius and her. Knowing every move we make and laughing their blinking heads off while you run about playing Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosie with Miss Hedy Bergner.
Katz, get out of here.
No, sir. We've been together too long.
I said get out of here.
Here we are.
What do you think you're doing, Katz?
Door's locked. There's the key. You want me out of here? You'll have to get it.
You seem to have forgotten. You take your orders from me.
Not for the next half hour, I don't, sir. It's about time we had a bit of a talk, especially on the subject of a certain young woman, sir. Miss Hedy Bergner.
Did you send for me, Mr. Mazzotti?
Oh, that's all right, Sally. Yeah, come on in. Come on. You shut the door after the Jelly Boy, huh?
What is it, Mr. Mazzotti?
Now we're gonna have a little talk. You and me and a Frankie and a Jelly Boy. All nice and cozy, huh? That's all right, boys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Tony.
But there's nothing the matter, is there?
That's what we want you to tell us, Sally. You're a good girl. There's nothing happened to you. You're not a good girl.
Just too bad.
But, Mr. Mazzotti, what have I done? I haven't done anything. True, I haven't.
A little while ago, there's a guy called Ridgway. He's a-coming in here to see Hattie. Someone's a-let him in the back windows. You, maybe?
No, true, I didn't. I don't know what it's all about. True, it wasn't me.
There's a window. She's shut at 1:30, eh, Frankie?
Yeah, sure.
Ridgway, he's in Hattie's dressing room, and sometime about it, too. There's only you comes up here, Sally. You ought to come up here with cigarette for me. You, want to change your mind about letting Ridgway in, eh?
No, please, I didn't do it. I didn't let anyone in.
Okay, boys. Maybe you change your mind for her, eh? She's all yours.
Yes, it was rough on poor little Sally Jones. They knew that if we got to Peter Ridgway first, they'd have lost half the game. And there was nothing they'd stop at to find him before we did. At that moment, we were right on the brink of our first real discovery about Dumetrius. The door was opening, but I was looking in the wrong direction. I was blind. Only Cuts could see.
Tommy Cuts pays a call to the Red Feathers Club and meets Sally again in the next chapter of this story of suspense, Dossier on Dumetrius.